Is the rise of far-right politics in Europe a sign of changing times or a reflection of deep-rooted sentiments? The recent election of the Party for Freedom, PVV, and its leader, Geert Wilders in the Netherlands, might provide some answers. A few years back, in 2014, a controversial incident served as a precursor to this shift. Wilders, known for his far-right views, asked his supporters at a campaign rally whether they wanted more or fewer Moroccans in the country. This question, met with a chant of fewer, fewer, fewer from the crowd, crossed the boundaries of free speech and resulted in Wilders' conviction for discrimination. Despite this setback, Wilders and his party, the PVV, remained a potent force in Dutch politics. Their influence was especially notable in shaping the immigration debate in the Netherlands. By the early 20s, the PVV had become the third largest party in Dutch parliament and the main opposition party. Fast forward to the recent elections and the tide had turned in favor of Wilders and the PVV. The party's anti-EU stance and Wilders' controversial views on Islam did not deter the Dutch voters. Instead, Wilders' willingness to soften some of his policies and express a readiness to compromise propelled him to an unexpected victory. However, the PVV fell short of an outright majority, and Wilders had to contemplate forming a coalition government. His proposed center-right coalition included the outgoing Prime Minister Mark Rutte's former party, the newly launched New Social Contract, and the Farmer Citizens Movement. The election of Wilders and the PVV might signal a new direction for the Netherlands and Europe. The PVV's manifesto, which includes proposals for a binding referendum on leaving the EU, reducing immigration, banning the Quran, and shutting down mosques, could significantly alter the political landscape. Yet, the future remains uncertain. While Wilders' victory has significant implications for European politics, it is unclear how much of his agenda will be implemented, given the need for a coalition government. Will the Netherlands move towards a more nationalistic and less inclusive society? Or will the coalition dynamics temper the PVV's far-right agenda? As we move forward, the election of the PVV and Geert Wilders will undoubtedly shape the future of the Netherlands and potentially the trajectory of European politics. Whether this shift will lead to a more divisive or unified Europe remains to be seen. It's a narrative that is still being written, a story that continues to unfold.